You're short, and you're a terrible burden on your poor mother.
Okay. Welcome to an impromptu short topic.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, well, I had a wonder. Well, this is one of the things that we plan on doing today where we don't have our house guest anymore, and so we're going to get back on track here with plenty of shows, and we're just going to flood people's feed with just useless information from Vicis and Interimo.
All right.
Information might be too grand a term. Detritus,
yeah, I was
junk.
going to say. I don't
know. I'm going to turn this over to you to hold for me. And I'm going to...
Yeah, because we're in the car right now.
Sure. What better time than to do an on-the-road episode short topic there? Yeah?
No? Sure.
Yeah, okay.
So what is it?
So I had this wonderful question for you that would lead to you maybe telling me about movies that you wouldn't necessarily choose under normal circumstances, but because of whatever you found yourself watching them. And I had this wonderfully succinct way of asking it, and I just, because I can't articulate, I'm just going to have to stutter and stammer and get it out by saying, what movies have you found yourself enjoying that are outside your wheelhouse? What type of movies?
Okay.
And what specific movies?
Well, you said they could all be from the same... I mean, there's no rules here, right?
No rules here just yet. Okay. The question is, what have you found yourself watching that's outside your wheelhouse or up your alley, or what did I say?
Down my street.
Down your street.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
I don't generally... Well, there's a few different genres that they're not really my go-to genres.
Okay.
Comedy. Action. And now, it doesn't mean I don't enjoy action. I do, but when I want to watch a movie, I'm always going to grab fantasy, sci-fi, something scary.
Okay.
Then I start going for the more... I don't know. Comedy is probably at the end.
Okay. The far end of the spectrum.
I am not a lover of the laugh.
To quote Amusement?
Yes.
All right.
So, yeah. There's probably 3 or 4 movies that are comedies that I absolutely love, and they are so stupid. Yes.
Give me one of those.
Well, probably the most stupid one, but man, do I love this movie, is Waterboy. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. H2O.
Yes, okay, so... that's when.
Oh my gosh! And how many times do we reference that movie? Also,
sure.
You're wrong, Colonel Sanders.
Every day.
There's something wrong with your medulla oblongata.
You know, a customer actually came in and referenced that the other day.
That's
too.
Great.
They couldn't pronounce medulla oblongata, but I caught their reference, and I was it's like,
that's hilarious.
At any rate, so comedies,
especially dumb ones like that. I don't like lowbrow humor. I just don't. A lot of time, I just don't get it. But it's all just as in horror. It's all about the characters for me, and we talk about that all the time.
Right.
I'm not there for the blood and guts and the scares per se. No matter what the genre is, if I don't care about your character, why am I watching? Like, I'm not going to enjoy it if I don't care what happens to these people. So, comedies are really rough because generally they're so dumb and who cares. But the characters, I don't know.
Okay. My genre, I guess, too, would be comedy. And while I have while I have a broader range, I think,
the light screen, sweetie, you should probably drive.
I am aware.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So it'd be awesome getting honked at while we're doing a short topic.
As I was saying,
yes,
comedy is probably my one that I least likely to pick out for two reasons.
That's your last go-to.
partially because we watch movies together.
Oh,
so
sorry.
I'm going to slow down on picking, but I still have, comedy is definitely hit and miss. Horror is definitely something that's personal. We've talked about that numerous times.
Yeah.
Comedy is very much so, maybe even more so.
Yes.
So my actual pick is, regarding comedy, is Me, Myself, and Irene.
Okay.
And it's the characters. It is stupid, slapstick, vulgar, and so many other things, but it's done with a certain amount of heart, a certain amount of charisma. It's a Jim Carrey. I don't know if you've seen that or...
I can't watch Jim Carrey stuff unless it's a drama.
Okay. Then you really, really would not go for this one. It does help that the music
The only thing I've ever liked him in where he was doing a comedy bit was the Vanilla Ice skit on In Living Color. That was pretty much everyone's first exposure to Jim Carrey was In Living Color.
Yeah, okay.
Don't you agree?
Oh, yes, I do.
And most of the character, like, I just couldn't. I couldn't look at him. I couldn't listen to him. Yeah, I think you probably either love him or hate him. I just could not.
I think so. I thought he did a great job in the movie Me, Myself, and Irene. I had actually had seen him at the comedy club down here, the Manhattan Beach Comedy Club, which is relatively near us, when he was getting his start just before he really got big on In Living Color. So I actually got to see him perform before then. And I gotta say, I really do enjoy his more serious dramatic roles, and I think it's something that came up. I don't know what interview we were watching recently, but they were talking about the fact that if an actor generally can do comedy, they're going to be able to do a wider range of things too, because comedy can be so subtle, and so often it comes from tragedy or finding the funny things in otherwise more serious circumstances. And if you can translate that or transmute that into a laugh, you're going to be able to work your way around a more serious role too, because you know and have those emotions too.
See, I'm not sure Waterboy is any of those things. It's just ridiculous and fun. Okay. It just hits my funny bone the right way, I guess. Normally something like that never would.
Okay. Can you think of any other movies off?
Because they're also comedies.
Okay.
Some of my favorite movies to just still pop in is Night at the Roxbury. But
why would you say that one is? Because didn't you go out with those people? Didn't you?
And those were yes. That's what it feels like. So I totally got the whole. But and I was not watching a lot of Saturday Night Live, but the Butabi brothers, they'd appear here and there, outside of the movie, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Boy, that movie it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I don't know, even the dumb stuff. Yeah. But it's them. It's the characters. Yes.
Absolutely. Another one that I would almost put on there, but then I feel like it has such a more of a point to it, and it's more relevant these days.
This road is terrible.
It's a terrible road, and it just gets
why do we go this way anyway?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
Artesia.
really know where I'm going. Is it Artesia?
Well, you were supposed to do Artesia to Vermont to Alondra, but we're on Redondo Beach Boulevard, so we're just wrong.
Wrong? I can cut over.
You're going to have to turn right on Vermont.
All right.
And left on Alondra.
All right.
Instead of left on Vermont and right on Alondra.
Okay.
Okay.
In case anybody's got a GPS and is tracking us.
Yes.
So at any rate, I was going to say Idiocracy. While Idiocracy is not so far out, it's pretty far out as far as the premise and everything else. But no, that's not actually so far out. It takes a simple idea and takes it to the extreme, and that's where we are these days. It certainly feels like.
Yes.
Or heading in that direction.
Yeah, everybody should see Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Whether you think you'll like it or not, just do it.
Just do it.
And then Zoolander is absolutely my other one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And another one that's just so far outside your... Now, would you would choose that though? Why did you wind up seeing it?
Because I was going with other people, and that was just the movie they were going to see.
Okay.
Waterboy came out when our niece was in junior high, and I used to pick her up after school. And this particular day, I thought, I don't want to pick her up from school and just go sit at home and do homework. Let's go to the movies. And I had to pick movies that were,
we're family friendly.
Yeah. Not that was totally family friendly.
Well,
there was a couple weird things, but the kid could handle it.
Yeah.
But no, I remember we went, and I didn't necessarily enjoy it the first time.
Interesting.
There were moments, but you know what? It had Henry Winkler in it.
Okay.
I was there for Henry Winkler. I was like, okay, Adam Sandler's okay. It's got Henry Winkler.
Okay. And oh my gosh, it's got Kathy Bates. How could you not?
Yeah. Well, Mama said.
Mama said.
Yes, Kathy Bates too. So I thought, how bad could it be? And then I was like, okay, that was really stupid.
Yeah.
I think we agreed when we left the theater that was pretty bad. But then it was on a couple times at a friend's house, and it was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I saw that. But it was one of those that just kind of grew on me.
Okay.
Kind of like a fungus.
Another one that I would never really choose was Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
But again, it's about the characters and it's about the relationship.
So this should have been, this short topic is what movies are outside of your normal that you really like, and all we're doing is talking about comedy.
That's true.
We should change the
genre?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, this is it. This is our initial topic at this point. I mean, maybe we could examine
I can't say, gee, I hate, dramas, but here's one that I really loved. Like, because I don't hate dramas. Mm-hmm. I don't usually choose them, because movies, I don't know. I'm always looking for entertainment, and I don't want to get too heavy. But then look at the problem there. But don't give me a light fluff movie. Give me something that I can think about or somebody to care about. So obviously, I'm looking for drama.
You're looking for drama.
What the heck?
Okay. Well, comedy is maybe the one thing you're not necessarily going out of the way to find.
Yeah. No, I will avoid that. I will actively avoid it.
Okay, so there you go.
Because I usually do not enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So things like Bridesmaids aren't necessarily at the top of your list to go seek out.
Oh, no. A chick flick and a comedy? No.
No. But you enjoyed Spy, is that correct? Not that you would necessarily put that high up on your list.
No,
of things
I would have never thought of that as a movie that I really liked or anything. But yeah, it was fun to watch, and it has what's her name in it, and I love
McCarthy,
her.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I really like her.
I guess
I don't like all of her movies though.
Okay.
I don't like. I'm telling you, if I'm gonna watch a sitcom, I'm gonna watch Frasier or something where I don't know. I guess I like my comedy. I like highbrow comedy. I don't know. I like clever. I don't like grade school humor, bathroom jokes. I don't understand that. It's not funny to me, and I don't get it.
Okay.
I wish I did, because then there would be a whole world of stuff out there I could watch.
We could enjoy all the Beavis and Butthead movies. We could do more South Park.
Yeah, but you have to admit I'm a little bit more... when it comes to comedy, I'm a little bit Sheldon, I guess. Because you'll make a joke, and I don't get it. It just goes over my head because it's too stupid, I guess. And things are too logical, I guess. So it's like, that was a joke that didn't even really make sense. But I could see where
juxtaposition.
You were going with that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that girl's wearing my shirt.
Yes, she is.
Should I go take it
You
back
should go
from her?
snatch it off her right now. She'll be really upset, but I'll be entertained.
I might get arrested.
That's a possibility.
Oh, especially in this neighborhood.
Yes, definitely.
Cops don't mess around here.
Well, you know what? We're rapidly approaching.
This is not a short topic.
It's
This
not
is
so
going to
short
be a
anymore.
full length.
No, it will not be. I think we'll cut it
Okay,
here.
so movies that I actually have purchased because I liked them well enough in spite of them being comedy: Zoolander, Night at the Roxbury, Waterboy. Normally, anyone who knows me, if you ask them, if they knew me, they'd know I liked them. But I think those were surprises. People would not think I would like those.
I got you.
But there you are.
And as a general statement, it's comedy that you actively avoid for choosing a movie.
Yeah, it would be my last probably. Yeah, unless I knew more about it.
Yeah, unless you're looking for a specific
I
thing.
love good comedy.
Right.
But let's see, like how judgy I'm saying good comedy. I don't like bad comedy. I don't like that stupid crap. So yeah, I am a very hard sell with comedy.
Okay, I like to think of it that way.
I love comedy.
Right.
When it's clever
done well.
and it's witty, and yeah, man, right. I love play on words. I like
double entendre.
Funny pun. Yeah, just whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, when it's just something dumb,
All right.
like what do you call it? When we went and saw and rated R comedy, forget it. Oh God, what's the one with McLovin?
Superbad?
Oh God, that was like torture for me. Torture.
Well, at least I didn't have to bribe you with hot dogs and.
Oh my gosh.
To go see it.
Yeah, like that other boyfriend I had. Well, we'd already seen Naked Gun, and it was like, I can't. I know Airplane's a classic. It came out when I was a kid. I never understood it. That's not how my mind works. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's just, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I love when people post things on Facebook. Oh my God, if this doesn't make you laugh, there's something wrong with you. I'm like, wow, there's really something wrong with me. Like, don't just assume because it's stupid and it makes you laugh so hard that everybody has the same sense of humor. Because, oh man, I hate all that dumb crap on the internet.
All right.
Ugh.
What a place to wrap it up.
Yeah, and I'm nothing like my sisters, by the way. I always wish, like, I always feel bad, like, it'll be something that should be really funny, and, like, I just can't, yeah, that's funny. And, like, they so enjoy it, and, like, I want that. I want to enjoy it like that.
Well,
but I don't.
was going to say, after a few brain injuries or something, maybe that sounds terrible because it sounds like your sisters have brain injuries now. That's not where I'm going with that. Yeah, okay, we're losing control at this point, and I think we need to shut this off.
Oh, my gosh.
Thanks for joining us for our not so short, long short topic. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
And obviously, there's nothing wrong with you if you enjoy that.
To each his own. But
that kind of comedy is so popular, and it's getting more popular with every generation.
Well,
oh my gosh, Idiocracy!
Exactly.
Hey, we've come full circle. All right.
Full circle.
We better stop.
Thanks for listening.
I love my sisters.